It is 2026. So, y'all know what that means. Today, we're gonna hop into PvP. And we're gonna be using, for the first time in 2026, we're using Shallot. So, here's the team. I'm hoping everything will turn out well. Anyway, let's do it. So, I do this every single year. Like, every single year, I try to at least use Shallot once. Because, again, he's a cool character that really doesn't get buffed that much. He did get buffed last year with his platinum equipment, which is cool. But how that holds up now, well, we're about to find out. Ooh, actually against a team like this. Well, you don't have endurance because you're not on GT. You have endurance. You have indestructible, which is not going to be fun. You're safe. You're good. Actually, wait. The only unit we don't counter, I believe, is Piccolo. Yeah, that's it. So if I'm lucky to be able to fight off against Vegito with Shallot, that would be the best case scenario because, oh, you're using Gohan. Okay. But anyway, the best case scenario would be me landing my special move on Vegito with Shallot, because if I do, and hopefully it's strong enough, I guess, then it should get Vegito out of the way because it nullifies endurance. So we'll see. We're on the ground. Woo! Oh, okay. All right, bro. All right, bro. Like, reaction time don't make no type of sense, but you got it. All right, get Shallot in. All right, time to transform. Ah! Here goes. Yep. Bro, the damage is non-existent. The damage is non-existent. And my card draw speed is cooked? All right, there we go. Hey, look. Somehow, some way, man. We got to get into the air. We have got to get into the air. It's all I've got. It's literally all I've got, bro. But I guess that also works because now your indestructible is gone. All right, there we go. All right, here we go. Okay, Shallot, there you go. Build up the gauge. Oh, no. I'm popping main just so I can. Okay, let's go. All right, more key blasts. Die. Man, I just needed a bit more damage. Just a bit more damage, I could have wiped him out. No.
This is on you.
Okay, there's that. No, what? Why would you do that? Like, I was gonna swap until I just saw you throw out your ult. I mean, okay. Delicious. Okay, I literally allowed that to happen. I actually just allowed that to happen. It's insane. No. But I really do want to get another special move. That's the problem. All right, swipe up. Okay. I mean, you don't have your vanish. Woo! Let him cook, bro. Yeah, okay. All right, keep it going. Again, just... I got nothing. Alright, if I can just get a special move. I'm trying to... Okay, bro. Alright. But I'm trying to delete Vegito. That's fine, because I can take those hits. That's not a problem. Yeah, but I'm trying to get another special move so I can delete one of them. Alright, that's fine. Oh, and Gohan came in and stopped my combo. Great. Oh, dang, I really staggered. You just... This dude, he doesn't care. This dude doesn't care. He does not care. No! Bro, I literally have... I have KO Guard and I have Endurance. Like, this will activate KO Guard, which is unfortunate, but still. Like, all I'm trying to do is get Shallot back in. I was just waiting for a special move because now I have the opportunity to just throw him in and deal damage. That's what I'm trying to do. But I can't seem to get that edge, which is... obviously not good. So, yeah. It's time. Yes. Tackle. Shallot, go in. Okay, luckily you don't stop that. It's fine with me. Die. I mean, that special move still deals really good damage, but it's always like very close to wiping them out, and then it's just not enough. No. Okay, go again. Just everything was sealed. Everything was sealed. Like, I couldn't fight. All right, burst damaging. Hang on. Bro is just rotating. You are literally just rotating. All right, let's just get this over with. Let's just get this over with, because all you're doing is rotating, and it's getting very annoying. Okay, so we'll get Piccolo out the way. His indestructible's already been activated, so there is that. But I just want one person gone, so that way we can get things going. I have 0 cards. The game refuses to give me any. Okay, here's that, I guess. No. No. I'm blocking your damage. I think that really is all that matters. Again, all I need is a special move. That's all I need. Delectable. Charge. Also, this entire time, I think we've been on the ground. Like, we haven't been in the air at all. Alright, going up. There we go. I mean, cool. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, fight back? No! Oh, okay. Alright, bro. Look at the cards I have, bro. Look at the cards I have. Fine with me. Alright, go again. Now, I'm gonna overdrive this just so I can deal damage. Even if you block it, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm just here to deal the damage. Oh, dang. Dang, alright, Shallot. Dang. That happened so late. It happened so late, but Shallot is holding his own, which is actually pretty freaking impressive. No. No. Alright, going down. Hello? I was locked. I was locked in place. I was locked in place. I was locked in place. Okay, that's AoE. Alright, see to mitigate. Like, my opponent might have more damage than I do, only because I think, what, they landed Rising Rush. Oh, wow, I actually had more damage than them. Okay. But in that battle, I was kind of, like, trying to set it up to the point where I can just have Shallot in to land the special move. I just couldn't ever get a special move. And whenever I did, obviously I did use it with Shallot. But, and it dealt really good damage, too. But the issue was, it just didn't deal enough damage to wipe them out, only because their health was just too high. That was it. But if their health was just, like, a bit lower, I could have wiped out Vegito early on, because, again, that special move I have on Shallot nullifies endurance. So, it would have been nice. It would have been nice, but it is what it is. So far, he's doing his thing. Like, this Platinum equipment, if I recall correctly, is not even a year old yet. And it gave Shallot substantial buffs. Like, really, really good buffs. So, I'm hoping that he's going to be able to, like, really keep up with, like, you know... Well, actually, I can't really say I hope he is, because he did. He literally kept up against the 2 newest units in the game, Legend Super Vegito and Legend Piccolo. He kept up with both of them. So, that was good. Actually, yeah, it was Legend Super Vegito, Legend Piccolo, and Ultra Super Full Power Saiyan 4 Goku. Like, those are modern units, so Shallot did good. Oh, I wasn't expecting this. However, against Demba, because you do have endurance, we can try it out there and hope for the best. Downside is, my team is pretty much countered. Oh, apart from Shallot, because he's always going to be neutral, unless you're up against Giblet. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, he's always going to be neutral unless you're up against Giblet, where he'll be neutral before Giblet transforms. And then once he's dark type, then Shot will have an advantage. Let's do... I actually don't know. I'll do Vegito. Why not? Because you're going to throw out Janemba. It's going to be hard to avoid, so whatever. Who cares? Yeah, it was obvious. But I'm fine. As long as I'm able to put pressure on Janemba, and if I can get Shallot in and, transform and thought that special move, my opponent's going to swap. So I'm fine with what happens as long as we're able to get the ball rolling, right? But we do have to deal with endurance, and we also deal with Fusion Zamasu's unique gauge and half-crit the Fusion Zamasu's unique gauge. It's not going to be fun. Okay, I don't know how we did that. That was too early. That was way too early. You got that. 100%. Alright, bam. And all the Blast Arts cards I keep getting is not helping. Okay, strike. That's going to deal monstrous damage. And I'm paralyzed. Transform, please. Thank you. Here goes. Divinity. Alright, there we go. Alright, use this opportunity to... Oh, you have got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Like, okay. Like, I actually just... It wasn't even me. It wasn't even me. It was the game. It was the game that screwed me over. Alright, you gotta take it. And there's that. Now, hopefully I don't get paralyzed again. Like, Dende's already activated. I haven't had any solid combo because of paralysis. Okay, go again. Alright, Shallot, we gotta keep building you up. And there you go. Alright, charge. No. Well, okay, you got that off. I need key, man. Like, I need key and I need cards. I'm not getting any of that. I mean, Shallot is still living, which is good. Bro, the combos don't stop. The combos don't stop. He's just getting everything. Well, there goes Janemba. And I can't even use Rise Rush. Note that Ultra Half Corrupted... Oh, well, he's finally in. Okay, like, I was like, note how he hasn't gone in yet, and he's finally in. Card draw speed, down, like, everything. Okay. I can't, bro. I literally can't. Alright, thank you. I just need something to alleviate the pressure. Alright, now that I have permission to fight back, let's do this. Die! Thought so. God dang! Hey, Charlotte! I'm going in, bro. I'm going in. Because this is getting annoying. It buffered. It buffered. Alright, pop this because I had a Dragon Ball. Bro, I'm not going to be able to get Shallot in. Yep. I'm going to do this because you're either going to swap or you're going to have him take it. Good. Okay, now I can use Rising Rush. This is fine. Like, that is totally fine. Now I can use Rising Rush. And the combos begin. Okay, there we go. And the combos begin. Alright, just sitting here taking some damage. Like, my opponent has been able to combo for much... No. They've been able to combo for much longer than I have, so that's not good. I'm going to block your health restoration. Oh, yeah, you're not dealing anything. Okay, charge. We are on the ground. I swipe forward. Okay, sure. Great Mind Sync alike. And there we go. All my moves sealed. I'm using Rising Rush. Get him out of the way. Okay, because everything was sealed. What was I supposed to do? So let's get him out the way while we can. Man, die! Okay, good. So any option I would have picked was good. So luckily he's gone, right? And even with him being down and him doing you know, his other mechanic, I have element factor advantage. So it's gonna hurt, but we should still be fine. At least now my opponent's gonna have to be a bit more careful with the units that they bring in. Oh, my health is far too low. My health is far too low. Alright, go again. You've got to be kidding me! It's the game is screwing me over. Like, the game is screwing me over. I couldn't do anything because of paralysis. Like, I couldn't do anything because paralysis screwed me over. It wasn't even because of me. Like, what is happening here? Okay, sure. Alright, sure, whatever, that's fine. Like, it's like, what could I do? Like, paralysis screwed me over. Now I have the worst cards in human history. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. There's literally nothing I can do. Like, I actually got screwed over solely because of paralysis. Okay. Yeah, and that's that. Like, I have 4 Blast Arts cards stocked. Like, yeah, I have 4 Blast Arts cards stocked. Like, there's nothing I can do. Like, I had a fighting chance. I had one. Okay, well, there's that, I guess, but... Okay, not surprised. Pop this. This game loves giving me Blast Arts cards, bro. This is actually insane. Let me guess. Special move. Guaranteeing it. Die. Alright, bam. Yeah, and that's that. I tried at the end, but I lost my key. Like, at the end, if I kept my key, because I got my Vanish back, if I kept my key at the end, I could have survived. I could have. But it is what it is. But yeah, in that instance right there, it really wasn't like the team I'm using per se. It was because of paralysis, right? There was, I believe in that battle, 2 moments that happened with paralysis that prevented us from even being able to do anything. That was the issue, right? Because it straight up stopped my combo with Vegito, which I would have been able to take advantage of to deal massive damage against my opponent. I couldn't even do that because of paralysis. So again, that's not on like the units that I'm using or anything, or their performance or anything of the sort. That is strictly just being unlucky. Oh, great. Okay, final battle. We have KO Guard, Revival, and Endurance. Great. Now, on the bright side, everybody on my team is safe. No, that's not true. You're at a disadvantage against him, but you're safe and you're safe. So I'm still gonna lead off with Vegito to get him like built right with his gauge. But apart from that, though, I have to find a way to. Okay, cool. I have to find a way to get past KO Guard. That's really the main thing, because I have faith. Like, if I'm not mistaken, Gohan's also out of the feature boost. So I have faith in Vegito's capabilities, but then again, it's not called Gohan Ball Legends for like no reason. Like, even with him out the feature boost, he's still gonna be really good. So, all right, let's see. We're actually in the air. We're in the air. Okay. There's no way you were ready for that. There's no way you were ready for that. All right, Shallot is tanking these hits, which is good. Again, it's called Gohan Ball Legends for a reason. Okay, there we go. Alright, I'll have you take that. I was trying to keep him in, but that just wasn't gonna happen, very clearly. All right, off to a rough start. I have 2 special moves. I need variety. Okay. I have 3 strike arts cards and a special move. Imagine being able to play a video game. How am I getting frame zeroed? I got frame 0. Okay, well, there's that. There goes endurance. Like, off to a horrendous start. I have not comboed my opponent once. Thank you. Okay, now that I can finally... Actually, wait, who am I kidding? Because I transform here. I only have strike arts, so guess what I have to do? Overdrive. Okay, all those cards are gone. I'm just going all damage, because why not? Alright, that was actually damage blocked. That was actually really good. Alright, there we go. Okay. And, bro, my opponent has everything for everything. I don't know what to do at this point. I actually don't. Like, my opponent has everything for everything. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, I'm definitely surviving that. Yeah, it hit hard, but everything so far has just been me getting frame zeroed, which is not good. Why won't you just overcharge? Okay, that's fine. Alright, we're settling this now. Let's get it. All my defensive mechanics are gone. I'm gonna sit here and wait because he's just gonna charge in. Because, like, I'm gonna get frame zeroed again. No. Okay. Going in. Alright, swap. Like, I just need to be able to get this built. Alright, there we go. Alright, so that's my gauge. Charge. Okay, I'm still trapped in. Alright, there we go. No longer getting... God dang. Okay. Alright, going down, hopefully. Alright, there we go. Yeah, because I was getting frame zeroed. I'm like, bro, what is happening here? Now, the downside is I still can't do anything. I have to deal with revival, have to deal with endurance, have to deal with KO guard. Like, a lot of things are just not going well. Okay, here we go. Of course he got another one. No, of course he got another one. Thank you. Swap, please. Okay, thank you. Alright, I'm throwing this out because I have no key. I have nothing to work with. So, Lotso. Yeah, it's like, it's just, I'm playing catch-up at this point. I'm playing catch-up, which is not good. He might be able to pop rush here. We'll see. Okay, cool. That's KO guard. Alright, now all the oppressive defensive units are gone. Or, defensive mechanics, sorry. Every single time he has the card. Every single time he has it. God dang! I am tapping for my life. Please tap. Thank you. I'm using it. I'm not thinking twice. I'm using it, bro. I'm using it. Okay, let's go with this. Alright, let's see what we can do. Because we're just surviving. Alright, cool. I'm pretty sure they thought when I popped my main, I actually ended up getting a special move, but no. For Shallot, it doesn't work that way. We are hanging on by a thread, but we are hanging on. I actually sidestepped there. I actually sidestepped. Yeah, you're gonna rush with Gohan, which makes sense. But I've already used my ultimate with Goku, so yeah, I don't necessarily need to keep this unit alive, but well, oh Lord have mercy. All the special skills, bro. All of them. Every single one. And he's pulled the break card so many times, it's actually crazy. I'll have you take that. That's fine. All right, there we go. Charge, please. There's all my cards. Whoa. All right, there we go. All right, keep it going. All right, throw this out. Plateau. That damage is still really, really good. Okay, charge. All right, go again. Okay. And doing this. Wasn't expecting that swap, but okay. Sure. One down. It's... Hey, look, bro. All right. All right, let's see what you do. All right, still going. All right, still going. Okay, swap. Here we go. All I gotta do is just mitigate. Because if my opponent uses Rising Rush, Shallot should be eating this. Like, Shallot should be eating this. Like, this was a rough battle because of the start and me getting frame zeroed, but with him. Charge. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay, cool, because I just didn't even do that. But it's fine. We're not down and out. We just... Actually, wait, this might make us down and out. We'll see. Oh, no, we lived. Cool. Alright, there's that. Charge. Alright, go in. And blast starts. And that's that. Okay, yeah, if he landed Rise and Rush right there, we would have lost. But that was rough because we got frame zeroed so many times, we literally couldn't do anything. So, just being able to, like, delay things after that point, it worked out. Now, with all of that said and done, Shallot actually was pretty freaking impressive there. Like, the one thing that is a big concern with Shallot is the fact that he doesn't have the means of consistently nullifying cover change like that, because, or at least with Super Saiyan Blue, it's tied with his unique gauge, right? And if I recall correctly, once it's full, it doesn't go empty. So, but still, the damage output that he's able to deal with this special move is really, really good. I was hoping to be able to nullify Vegito's endurance, but it never happened. Even with against Janemba, didn't happen, but it is what it is. The damage from it was still very good. And we also got to see how he survives against modern units. Again, we're fighting against, Gohan, like, Revival Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. We fought against Ultra Super Saiyan Goku. We fought against, Legend Super Vegito, Legend Piccolo. Like, even, LF, Super Janemba, who's still a modern unit. Like, we fought against modern units. Shallot did well against all of them, which is impressive. But, either way, I do want to know in the comment section below. Obviously, you guys have Shallot. Everybody has Shallot who's played Dragon Ball Legends. But are you willing to try him out in 2026? Again, let me know in the comment section below. With that being said, I'm Ndukauba. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.